Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 53. My name is Elvis.
My name is Daddy Blessing. Yeah.
Majina yako kamili?
Majina yangu ni Daddy Blessing. Baba yao. Ile wao. Mwene foroli, mwene ido.
You want us to deport you and chase you of the country?
Unajua sasa kasongo yeye mambo inaweza kuwa ngumu.
Okay. Ulimaliza form 4, ulimaliza form 4 mwaka gani?
2015.
2015. Nini ile raia ilikuwa ina shule mzima iko na yeye. You saw that nini by the way?
Mimi nilianguka pakachora kamutu. Me I failed successfully. Mimi sidanganyangi kuhusu my results za KCSE.
I remember in 2015
I got a D.
There's a school I had ilikuwa na A kila mtu. Everyone had an A.
Yeah.
And unasikia shule zingine like I used to sit and wonder kwani hao wenye wanapata A shule mzima. Hii shule iko na nini by the way?
Yeah.
Kumbe Matiangi was to come the following year and show us the real situation as it is.
Yeah.
And that's the same discussion that you're having today on you finished form 4. Hujapata grade ya kwenda university. Huwezi enda college.
Hujapata 60 what point? Mengos. You are the recent one.
You are the recent one. Hujapata pass mark. Acha tuseme pass mark.
Pass mark.
Cluster points.
Cluster points.
Yeah. Hujapata cluster points za kuingia university. So what next? I think really for me the thing is people have to understand that in as much as unasema you've not gotten the cluster points, what next? Utalia machozi kweli?
Sasa you know you won't cry forever. Cry.
Guy. Boss.
Sasa hatuwezi blame Mengos kwa sababu
kwani umekula nini leo?
Leo si chai yake. Unajua chai yake? There's someone who told me. Kwani Mengos anaekanga avocado kwa chai?
I think I need inakunyonga
inaninyonga. Inateleza maneno.
I think I'll get you a chick. Nikulete to corporate chicks.
Yeah.
Tunye tunaongea kizungu. Hi, good morning, how you doing?
Good morning. But when I'm in my corporate element, hizo wala na hilo sijui kwenye zinaendanga. I think ni motivation.
Wajuzi wote hapa ni Wakikuyu.
Wasapri.
So the temperature is temperature, yeah?
Then again kuna pesa unaweza sikia zimetajwa ara na hero zipote. Hey, you have to stand on business. Yeah. So now when it comes to form 4, you know, after you've left school, there's a lot of things that you can do out here. One, yes, you can proceed to school because you've attained the cluster points and indeed you want to pursue a certain course and you want to really pursue it and become the career person that you really want to become. All right. There are people who have dreams and aspirations of becoming doctors, becoming engineers, and becoming the conventional careers that we have. By all means, those are the things that run the society. There are some people who want to be lawmakers. There are some people who want to be lawyers. There are some people who want to be politicians. The route ni shule. There is no doubt about that. If you are that kind of a person, go to school and pursue it. But there are these other people who I like to group myself in them. For us who didn't get that mark to get to university, we could have loved it. Even college, it was a very difficult thing. Kwa sababu hata ukiangalia mimi nikiwa na a diplomatic grade, diplomatic inamaanisha nilikuwa na D, a very weak D. Hata kutafuta course yenye nitafanya college ilikuwa kutupa pesa ya mzazi. You know, I tell people I got a D, they are like, unatupima wewe. You are trying to make us feel good or ama tuone hatujaanguka sana. Wewe ulipita, you sound like a very intelligent person. Let me tell you some things you learn in the school of life.
Sure.
Mimi kitabu na nini, I wasn't that good. But I was good in literature. In literature and languages and biology.
When wale walikuwa wanapita set book.
Yeah, set book.
There are guys like they even used to like set books.
Akina Maksigu and Owang Sino and all those things.
Isipokuwa book fulani hapo ilikuwa inaitwa, what was the name of this book yenye ilikuwa na Grushna?
Nini Caucasian Chalk Circle?
Caucasian Chalk Circle. I was talking with my she. My she is okay. There's a story for another day.
So now, if you are not those kind of people, there is still hope for you out here. You can get out of here and start life as an apprentice. What that means is You get employed somewhere so that you can learn. And that is the mentality you're supposed to be approaching employment with. You can start anywhere and climb up the ladder. Unasikianga stories za watu ati mtu alianza mahali in a company as a gateman, akajua the secrets, the inner dealings of that company. Now they have climbed up the ladder. They sit in the board of that company. It might not be the same process for you. It is not even automatic, by the way. It's not even guaranteed. But take chance. Take chance. You know, your life cannot be determined by a grade. Iyo karatasi and those papers, they are not the full determinant of the life that you're going to live.
True.
Going to school also is not a determinant or a guarantee that you have a perfect life. So you must have an open mind that in case this doesn't work, what else can I do? All right? There is this other case also. There are some people who love to really be educated in specific scenarios.
True.
So after they have done Form 4, grade imetoka mbaya, maybe the parent does not have the money even to sponsor that nasemanga aje parallel degree or parallel diploma or certificate or even an artisan course. They come out here, they hustle, they get their money, they go back to school because they have that need and urge. There is no a one what do we call it? One size fits all. When it comes to life and in the world of learning, because we are addressing the Form 4 leavers, there is no one size fits all.
Yeah, sure.
You can approach life with your own formula and end up being the lifesaver for the people who went and approached life in the conventional way. You can go up to university, be good at what you do, because let's say you want to be an engineer, definitely lazima uingie class. You become an engineer, you start your own company. Kashuri baras na nini wote to employ all my best wenye wako wenda shule that don't need a lot of papers but they have the willpower to work. Either way, whichever path you take, it can lead you to something fruitful as long as you have the willpower to pursue it.
I also tend, by the way, I really like that whole perspective that your life is not determined by your grade. And a number of guys have this idea that, I failed in Form 4, so now the only thing I'm supposed to be doing is nifikirie kwenye nitatoa kazi juu mimi am a failure. I've seen there's this guy I like to follow a lot. He's naitwa Murage. I think you've seen the Modern Furniture guy.
Yeah, Murage Modern Furniture.
The guy is very aggressive.
Yeah, he is.
Very, very aggressive. And if you listen to his story, I once listened to him lecture people.
Yeah.
And I'll honestly say, first of all, never allow that your grade determines who you are and what you are in life.
Correct.
I mean, you listen to some of the things these people see. These are visionaries. Like at the moment you just listen to what and see what they, not even listen, you see it. That's a good thing about it. Never allow yourself to be in a point where you're feeling low because of your grade.
Yeah.
I remember, Kitambo, okay, let me say, because this one has to be said. There's a time going to university was a luxury. Going to college was a luxury.
Correct.
Now it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not a luxury because people have realized that, first of all, in as much as grades will determine which university you're going to go to, eventually there is a university of life. And the university of life doesn't give a crap about your grade.
About your papers or anything, yeah.
So most of the guys when you're normally Form 4 and those who probably finished and they are wondering, mimi I got an E. Leave alone D, kuna watu wanapata E. And that's not the end of it all. I was really motivated by my brother when he said that, listen guys, grade yenye nitapata ni grade that can get me to a polytechnic.
Yeah.
And I'm absolutely okay with that.
Yes.
You get?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we have to stop thinking on the perspective. There's this whole perspective and this thought process that, lazima upite Form 4, sijui you get. Yes, you've excelled. But have you excelled in the school of life?
No.
There's a statement that says that the A students work for who?
For the C students and the D students, yeah.
The D students and the C students and the B students do what? Work for the government?
B students work for the government.
I think it's the C student. The A students work for the C students. The B students work for the government.
For the government.
The D students own the buildings.
Yeah. Which everything happens.
So failure is not something that should actually limit you from doing other things.
Yes.
Like I really motivate those guys who have not been able to get the proper grades, because I tell them we are living in a world that is filled with possibilities. There's a guy I remember when I was in employment in Nanyuki.
Yes.
This guy has never gone to university, has never gone to college.
Yeah.
But he owns a whole printing press.
Yes.
Venye alimaliza shule aliona, by the way, huku if I open something that does printing,
yeah,
you start pole Saiba Cafe transforms into a whole business that makes a lot of money.
Sure.
You find someone doing branding, and then you can pick up as many skills as you can today, and they're even affordable.
Yes.
Education has become so affordable nowadays.
Yes.
Like Juzi, I was seeing Coursera even has courses from top universities in the United States. We're not giving credit to Coursera, but you can check it out, because at the end of it all, we believe in dispensing information. And if this information is going to help you, then why not?
Yeah.
So like after you finished school, hujapata ile grade ya kwenda university or college. It doesn't mean that you start now feeling sad about yourself.
Yes.
Keep yourself busy.
Yes.
You realize that nowadays getting a smartphone is so easy. Siku hizi hadi kuna zenye mnakopa yenye unazimiwa usipolipa.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Haki ya nani?
Ukikosa kulipa
Simu yako imeisha token.
So like you can get something like that and start empowering yourself pole. Empowering yourself in the sense that what else can you do? There are people who are entrepreneurs in spirit.
Yeah.
But because you are institutionalized in an institution, you ukasahau hiyo kitu. Go find your power.
Yeah.
I tell people, find your power. What is it that you feel you're passionate about? Feel and think. What is it that you believe you're creative? Like kama wewe mwenyewe, if you sit down and you know there are things you can do and complete them and still feel satisfied. Like there's something that allows you to have that burning sensation to do it. Find your niche. All right? There are so many online courses. YouTube is a good start.
Yeah.
YouTube, like the amount of information available on YouTube, bro.
Yes.
You can't consume within a day. It's a lot.
Yeah.
And there's a lot to pick up. Like go learn skills, digital skills, technical skills. Go learn and ujifunze something that can really help you.
Yes.
In fact, I tell people to pick up business skills anywhere.
Yeah.
Business skills.
Hey.
Negotiation, sijui nini, sales, marketing. Pick up those skills.
Yes.
Most of the guys who are even succeeding in this whole world of business are really guys you never expected that. Unaangalianga tu hivi unashangaa.
Exactly.
Sasa huyu. But there is one thing about this particular person that makes them unique. They have a certain set of business skills.
Yes.
They might lack all the other skills, but unaona umse ni mfanyi biashara.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, maybe before you even end it at that, there are now people who will get the chance to go to university. You've been to university yourself. I'd like for you to give us a glance of the things that they should expect to get to find there. Because personally nikianza kuambia stories za university nitawapea stories za jaba mpaka the only thing I've gone to do in a university ni kuchapa advert.
Uliniambia ati ulienda kupiga picha.
Yeah. So I wouldn't really talk from a perspective of actually being there to study. Ama being there to take a course.
University is not a place to study, according to my belief. And the reason I'm saying this is because most of us go to university to interact with people from diverse backgrounds, diverse cultures, and you meet people who have different abilities, different things that you know. Ameamua kufanya press ups. Director ameamua kujibamba. No worries. So I joined university in 2015. Mimi nikijoin university, first of all, there's something that had been planted as a seed in me.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa nimeambiwa madem ni wengi sana. You get? That was the first thing I was told.
Yeah.
And you see, in fact, nikipewa lecture when I was going to university, nilipewa lecture on areas pertaining to drugs. Number 2, nikaambiwa about wasichana.
Yes.
I was not told about what to expect when I get to university. And when I joined university, nikapata it's a whole different thing bana. Madem hakuna. Wasichana
Hawapatkan.
Realistically they're there. But they are not there for you.
Like you're not matching up to what they are looking for.
I'm telling you, when God created the human being, He created us in a very interesting and funny way. Because how is it possible that you join university, people, you join university, wale watu they should be your girlfriends, wale watu wenye they should be dating you and you know should be they are not in your league. And it's realistically made up to you. Why? There's a reason. The reason is for you to focus on the important things. And when I joined university, I realized that it was so easy for you to make friends. Weekendi, kuna kitu unafanya. And one of the things I learned that was really important was that despite being educated and having education programs in university, we also have the ability to improve your life.
Yeah.
I started interacting with guys from engineering department.
Yeah.
Computer science.
Yeah.
Una interact na wase unasikia wakiongea about some funny software and you're like, okay, what does that do? I was lucky enough to go to one of the best technical institutions, technologically oriented institutions in Kenya. That is Dedan Kimathi University of Technology. Dedan Kimathi University has really a lot of tech. Like guys in engineering ni wengi sana. And you realize that most of these guys, unakuta wase, they are doing things like robotics.
Yeah.
That was really fascinating for me. And at one point, I used to also go to Christian Union, CU. Christian Union in Dedan Kimathi ndo ilinifanya nika sharpen most of this stuff.
Yeah.
When I joined there, nilipatana na wase kina Robert, Bob, I can remember Laban, Peter. So these guys were leaders in a certain sect in CU.
Yes.
Ilikuwa inaitwa publicity. So publicity was the one that was responsible for helping people, like helping the Christian Union publicize its events.
Yeah.
Kama kuna kesha, they had to design a poster. If it's a video advert, they had to create it. So over time, I was like really interested, like I'm telling these guys, you show me how to do this stuff. So I started learning how to do that from them.
Yeah.
I'm in Campo. Na sijatumia do yangu. In fact, hata lapisi kuwa na Bob is the one who used to give me his Dell Latitude. Sijai sahau.
Yeah.
So he used to give me that particular laptop, and in the evenings when I'm done with classes, I used to practice a lot. Nilikuwa na enjoy kutengeneza vitu. So over time, they realized that I'm so good in posters. Nikaanza kupata jobs.
Yeah.
Then I remember I met this guy called Nicholas Nderi. Nicholas was doing IT. I remember pretty well. He graduated like a year before me. And I remember seeing him. Kuna kitu ilikuwa inaitwa Notepad++.
Yeah.
So I used to see him do those stuff. I'm like, what is it that you're doing over there? He used to tell me he's creating a website. And at one point I was like, Ebu, give me your laptop. Nipitie hii kitu vizuri. You know, that need, that crave for knowledge and crave for information from your fellow peers and even from your fellow university members is absolutely good. Most guys will waste time. Like, let me say, 85% or even 90% of the guys who join Campo will go and start taking alcohol. Pombe ni mingi sana. Sigara ni mingi sana. But you forget that every single choice has a consequence.
That's it.
Every single choice has a consequence. So if you're lucky enough to go to university, you have to really understand that university comes as a social construct. In as much as you're going to be educated, ukigraduate, most of the time you will not even remember the units that you studied. Utakumbuka watu wenye ulikuwa nasoma nao. So it's up to you to start like now, taking advantage of the social construct itself and just getting empowered. Like I was recently in Dedan Kimathi, nilikuwa natoka Ushago. So there are these guys from Dedan Kimathi universities doing electrical engineering and stuff. So weekendi, these jamas, they normally do street photography.
I saw that.
You remember that video?
Yeah.
And first of all, it was something that was very motivational for me because sisi tukiwa Campo, like we never thought of something like that. Weekend, me Saturday and Sunday. Me bro, I was busy simping ama probably I was busy playing. Kuna game ilikuwa inaitwa Euro Truck Simulator. Unacheza hadi unafika dunia mzima.
Una deliver mizigo everywhere in the world.
Now you can imagine these guys on a weekend, they're making like 3,500, 25,000.
Yeah. That guy won't suffer, by the way.
How will he suffer? Ebu imagine someone that age, 19.
Yeah.
19 anafikiria hivyo.
Yo.
By the time anagonga 25,
he'll have probably their own studios or their own businesses.
You know, most guys realize themselves too late.
Yeah.
Too late. Mimi kaa kuna kitu mimi waambia mse, when you join university, the first thing that you need to really get to understand is to know yourself.
Yeah.
Know yourself. Know yourself to the extent that nothing is going to be a problem to you. And then a spiritual life. Bro, kama kuna kitu iliniokolea is having a spiritual life. Having a relationship with God.
Yes.
That relationship with God allows you to understand and demystify things that should not be actually working in your life.
Yeah.
I used to go to CU. I used to really enjoy praying. I used to really enjoy building my relationship with God. And the reason I did this is because sometimes the devil is going to bring in temptations
all
and
day.
things your way.
That's what he is best at.
You see,
He has a degree in that.
so you can imagine this is another time in Kimathi they had these. It was watu walikuwa na testiwa HIV AIDS. Brav. Zile positives zilitoka hapo very many. And the reason is number one, recklessness. You get? Yes, you've joined university in Isawa, but are you telling me that the only thing you can think about is how you're going to lay someone in bed and have sex with them? You know, ukiona mtu akijikuna university, sijui anasema you get? It's something that I've never really understood. Why would you disrespect yourself to that extent? You've gone to school, yes, to study. But in as much as you've gone to study, there are other things that you can do that will improve your life. How many times will you hear university students, they've killed each other? Sijui ulipatwa na dem. Like, okay, you've joined university. This one is mostly for even gentlemen.
Yes.
You've joined university. What the hell are you doing in a relationship? Buddha, mimi, the first time I joined university, I was in a relationship ya 1 week. Nilisema siku ingine nijikute. Nijikute.
Uliingia ukiwa umelaunch mahanjam.
Bro. But, you know, nilipigwa character development proper. And the chick came to text me back 6 years later. 6 years. Mi nafungua, naona hii. Who is this?
Nakujulia kutoka wapi?
And honestly, I think people have to really get to grasp that. Hata kama hujablessiwa kwenda university, it is not done for you. If you've been blessed to go to university, if you've been able to get that chance to go to university or college, I think one of the things you really have to be careful about is the people you associate yourself with. Because it's people who either improve your life or degrade your life.
Correct.
Like, mimi associating myself with people older than me. Like, I was associating with what wako dadia, 4th year, 5th year. These guys were mature. Like, mse fulani itwa Roba. These guys were mature. They knew stuff. Like, ungesikia na kupiga ki-advice unaona yenyewe. And then associate yourself with people you know will bring value. Like, I remember staying with these guys. They used to pray, intercess, do nini. And then you feel you're in the right environment. And when they're doing things, you know, like, there's nothing as good as for men seeing other men who they want to be like.
Correct.
Doing proper things. Bro, you will do anything you can to be like them.
Absolutely.
And if it was not for such company, I didn't have friends in my class. The friends I had were 4th years, 5th years. Now jamaa aliniokoleanga sana. Sana, up to date I still continue thanking God for bringing them into my life. Because these jamas had the ability to actually just plant a seed in me of hope. Nakumbuka because I didn't have money to pay for Adobe software. Nilikuwa natafuta msee anaitwa Laban. Namwambia si unikrakie hizi vitu niende nifanye ka kitu. And I would spend a whole weekend learning how to edit videos and create animations with the Adobe After Effects. When I was in Campo, kuna hizi lyrical music videos.
Lyrical videos,
Bro, nimekula do na hiyo kitu. Like, when a musician in Nyeri produces a song, I'm the one who used to get the job. It would probably take me like 3 hours to do it. But nilikuwa alipwa like, I don't know, 4,500 Kenya shillings. So you can imagine 4,500 Kenya shillings for a university student.
That's a lot of cash.
That's a lot of cash. Bro, nilikuwa na dishi hadi niko like, hey, simkule pia.
Kwani haziishi.
But I don't want to take much of the effort and spill everything there is about being in university. I also believe every single person has their own direction and their own path.
Correct.
You might try to avoid mistakes in university, but I also say make them, learn from them. And I'm not saying make all the weird mistakes. I'm not saying you go.
By the way, actually, there is a misconception between having made a genuine mistake and outright being reckless.
Exactly. Unapata someone is going to be reckless and then they are going to say, oh, we
make mistakes.
We make mistakes all the time. I'm like, okay, wait. Yeah, you've made a mistake. But remember, it's your mistake, not mine. But if, like, you make a mistake of a mistake that you can learn from, there are mistakes you can make and there are mistakes and we can see. Like, for example, if you went ahead and had sex with someone and you got HIV/AIDS. That's a consequence. But now there are mistakes you can make. You can say, okay, hey, this and this and this, let me try and do this. If it fails, you've learned from it. But there are mistakes which are actually choices. You decided to choose to do that. And now you have to face the consequences. So ideally for me, you have your own path. The path is you have a certain direction. There is what the Lord has bestowed upon you. There is the specific path that you're supposed to take. Everyone has their own different path. Even us sharing information over here.
Correct.
Not if you believe you and your girlfriend are right for each other,
Yeah.
well and good. But for me, I'm also saying, don't take my experience as a way of telling you don't be in a relationship.
Yeah.
I'm only saying that it's not necessary. It's not necessary in terms of, yes, it's good. We understand it's very good.
Yeah.
It's not mandatory. Summing it up in the aspect of being in university, forget about your friends.
Yeah. You will come out of there alone, no?
No,
the way you went.
The way you went. Forget about your friends. In fact, me, I tell people, try as much as you can to stay away from company. Come ati watu saba. How do you have 7 friends? Me, I tell people, go be a friend with one person. One person mwenye unajua anaweza. Then from that one person, you start creating networks
and acquaintances.
Yes. Yeah. Ukifika for there, if you know you're ready to actually go ahead and get into a relationship, well and good.
Yeah.
But if you know honestly bado hujafika, don't. And then improve yourself. There's nothing as good as improving yourself when you're in university. Improve your life. Every year, have goals.
Yes.
Have something that you want to achieve. Let it be professional goals, personal goals, entrepreneurial goals. Like you can have a dream, you can have a vision that you want to have.
Yes.
And ideally, you can work towards that. But generally, for me, I just want to say that being in university is not really a privilege. I think it's a chance for you to improve your life.
Okay.
And watch your spiritual life mostly. That's what I would have to say. But over and above, it's a good place.
Yes.
It's a bad place. You choose your pill. Yeah. You choose your pill and poison or poison.
Yeah.
You choose your poison. You decide whether you're going to swallow it or not. You can learn from experiences. You can learn from mistakes, your mistakes or other people's mistakes.
Correct.
But remember, your path is different. Everyone has their own path. If you want to make a certain decision and you believe it's right by you, do it. If it's a mistake, you learn from it. But remember, choices have consequences.
Absolutely.
Good.
In case you don't get a chance to go to university or to go to college, there's a lot of things that you can do out here. Learning does not mean learning is not only supposed to be done on a conventional setup or following a certain system, or it doesn't mean lazima ulipange school fees mahali ndio usemange you're in class learning. You can be in the class of life. When you don't go to university, I think most of the time people tend to think it's the end of their life. Now they don't have another chance to do life better. But I think for me, and the way I took it as a chance to focus on other things, because I know, okay, kisomo kyangu, your story imeisha. As far as vitabu and the grading system and me reporting to school and class, that was done. But there is these other things that I need to learn and understand how they function in life, especially money, relationships, and also building networks. That is the thing that has built me to the person that I am today. I mean, even the place that we are shooting today, it's because of networks that we have. All right. I mean, we like if you watched episode 51, you saw the troubles that we had. KPLC did us that, and we had to improvise and look for a network.
Tutanunua generator.
Tutanunua generator. But it is from these little networks that we have had in our businesses, in our areas of expertise, and we have made connections, and we have been able to know how to leverage out of every relationship that we have. That is what is bringing us to very good collaborations, even in business. This is a business that we have collaborated with, all right? This is a very good collaboration between PowerTalk and the owners of this place, because we are bringing value to them, and it is value that we have had to build on ourselves, not using the knowledge that maybe you acquired from university or I acquired from university. It is through the knowledge that we have had and accumulated in the school of life. Hiyo ndio imetupea this privilege to collaborate with such a great place right here. Again, when it comes to learning, understand that pick something that you really are interested in the general life, and you feel you can fulfill and bring impact to the world using it. Then pursue it with your whole heart. At the end of the day, if you are pursuing something that will bring impact to this world, monetization will be automatic.
Very.
because everything that is bringing value to this world, there is 1,000,001 ways of monetizing. You can create a community out of that. It doesn't mean lazima ukue celeb. It doesn't mean lazima watu wakujue sana. But creating a community, you create a group of people that are loyal to your product or to your service. And that is the thing that you need to really understand. Even after you've gone to school, you will come out with either offering a product or offering a service. Hiyo ndio kitu watu hawajawahi elewa. You get employed to do what? To offer a service. All right? When you're out here, you didn't manage to go to school. Nimeenda nikasoma welding out there. Na nikasoma how to market myself out there. It doesn't make any big of a difference when we are placed together with an engineer who followed the conventional way of doing things, and we are at a place applying for the same job. Mi nitaonyesha kenye najua kufanya, yeye ataonyesha makaratasi zake, plus what anaweza weza kufanya.
True.
So if there is a way of acquiring these things and be in a place that you can compete equally with people that went to school, please take advantage of that space.
True.
And there is. I'm telling you there is. There is places in this world where you can equip yourself with skills, even if you didn't go to school, and it will give you an opportunity to compete at the level almost, if not the same, with the people that went to school. The only advantage they would have is because you are also competing against a system that favors the people who have papers. But nowadays where we are heading, especially for you guys who are leavers of Form 4, job market sahi inatafuta mtu anaweza fanya kitu. What are your results? Okay, your papers are saying there is no problem, but what are the results?
Sure.
Can we see what you've done? So go out there and equip yourself with the ability to do more than what you can say.
Exactly.
Be a doer. Many corporate people, even business people, even personally, I collaborate with people who do more than they talk. Show me what you can do, then we can collaborate together. And I learned that because the people that collaborate with me because I show what I do. I don't really speak that much. As a manga, okay, this is what I can do. I don't get into the technicalities because some things you don't even understand the science behind those things, but I know how it works and I know the results it can bring. When you are so much obsessed with the technicalities, most of the time you will lose watu. You will lose, they won't really concentrate in whatever you are telling them because you are telling them unnecessary information. So if you didn't go to Form 4, there are so many things you can learn and compete at the same level.
True.
Not even nimesema if you didn't go to Form 4. If you didn't go to university, there are so many things you can learn and compete at the same level with people who went to university. As long as you are equipping yourself with the necessary skills that are needed in the market.
Competence.
Yeah, competence.
Very, very important.
Be a competent person. Be a person who can be trusted, by the way. Nowadays you're dealing with competence, trust, and your ability to do things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
For me, I would just say, you have the chance to improve your life. It doesn't matter what grade you got. It doesn't matter how your performance was. I think what really matters is you as a person, your character, your values, and what you uphold. For me, to you, is just to say that improve your life. You have every chance. You have every opportunity to improve your life. So do it.
Absolutely. So do what must be done in whatever situation that you're in. Whether you're going to university or whether you are taking the other route.
Yes.
Do what must be done and what is required of you at that specific level.
Just do it.
That's the PowerTalk. See you in the next one.
My name is Elvis. See you in the next one.
My name is Daddy Blessing.